Let's speak now with Elisabeth Moutet. She's a columnist with the Telegraph newspaper. She joins us now from Paris. Hi there. You know, this show, it wasn't just British. I mean, it was a worldwide children's phenomenon. What was so special about it enough to make it last 75 years?
It's a mystery because actually I was first introduced to those books when I was a child at school in England. And I knew the books before I knew the show, and it appealed because there was something absolutely plucky about this little train engine. And you just liked it. And if you were at the same time, you liked stories and you liked also you liked trains, you liked machines, then this was magical. It's very difficult to explain. And when you look back after the show, to my mind, the show made it international. The show is narrated by amazing people. It started with Ringo Starr, the Beatle, and Alec Baldwin narrated it, and Eddie Redmayne is going to narrate it, and it's been a big thing worldwide. But the show, to my mind, is slightly less magical, but it's also because I look back at my childhood, and I'm not a child anymore. I think that's the reason.
Okay. I mean, it's also, you know, speaks to children's never-ending fascination with, you know, engineering and industrial machines. Kids love trains. Even in this day of computers and video games, they still love those big machines. And this show has that.
This show has that. And if you look at Harry Potter is about magic. But what do people think about when they think of Harry Potter? They think of 4 or 5 things. And one of those things is the platform 9 3/4 at King's Cross. And then it is the steam train that takes them to Hogwarts. And I think that really calls to something that's scientific and at the same time part of the past and not the future. It's very reassuring science. These are steam trains. Steam trains really had their heyday in the 19th century, but we still love them the way they are.
Right. Tell me, have you seen, you know, anything else like this? Is there another phenomenon that's just transcended decades and generations and attracted kids just the same way for this long?
I would say Babar, the elephant. And the family of Babar, I mean, they still have cartoons of Babar nowadays. I don't think it's as big in terms of a moneymaker, because if I understand correctly, about 10 years ago, the Thomas franchise was sold for $650 million to Mattel, the toy people, and they have lots of ancillary products, I think 1,500. But in terms of this magical family of elephants and the children and the old lady and the lessons that you got from there, I think it's carried over. I mean, I've seen this at nephews and grandnephews' homes, so I think it's got enduring life as well.
Okay. And Elisabeth Moutet, thank you so much for joining us there from London. We really appreciate it.